Hello guys, Susanna here. Well, I'm back again with the squishy bag, and I've got the inside done and I've got the outside done, and I finished the butterfly and it's sitting on there rather nicely, and I did all the embroidery, so I've stitched that down and I've sewn these down. These are the little tabs. Here's the one with that, and I put a little button on there, a little bit of rickrack. What else? And then I've done this one, which is very, very simply done. I've just stitched it around, put some of those little motifs on there, and made sure that I sewed that. So with these, they are what size were they again? 4.5 by 4.5. And then I folded over, is it 4.5 by 4.5? Yes, I folded over one end like that, so that the loops, you know, when we sew through, so I sewed all of these on there just so that they would stay put. And if you want to know how to put it together, in the first episode I actually showed you, you put 5 of these together and you sew it up to 1/4 of an inch. Like you sew it and then you sew it up to 1/4 of an inch, and it's a lot easier to put this bit in when there's 1/4 of an inch there. But it's the same technique as it is when I showed you how to do that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to grab that. I just thought I'd show you that you make sure you've got to fold those ends, and then I'm going to just quickly sew that on. I probably don't need to, but it's just easier than having pins. Just do a quick straight stitch on there, and then I will sew this other bit on here and here, and we'll have 2 of these bits, and then I'll sit here and figure out how I'm going to put it in. So yeah, and it was only a couple of videos and we're pretty much done. Okay, I am back again, and they are sewn together. So they're all sewn like this, and that's the inside, or that's the outside. So what we need to do now is do right sides together. So I might pin, you know, do this, do right sides together. So we're going to stick in the right sides. This is why I've got these pinned down. And so what I'm going to do now is get these bits, and I'll make sure that they're joined together there at the corners, and I'll pin. Actually, to be honest, it's probably better if I go down like that, just to make sure that these bits join. Well, even if I do one that way. Okay, so that's joined onto there. Open it up. Joined onto there. Open that up. Just as well we're sewing it, because look how fray that gets. That's what's the name for you? The linen. Okay, that bit there like that, and then looks like that might be a little bit short. They always never quite right. Okay, that's going to go there, and we need to leave the last one open. So they're as long as you leave one open. Actually, I might put one in the middle just so I know, leave this open, do not come and sew on there. So what we do is we sew all the way around, and then we got to turn it inside out. Doesn't matter if we've got all these little fray bits, it's all good. I'll be back. Okay, well, it's all sewn. Now we just got to turn it inside out. Sometimes it's easier said than done, but that's all good. Okay, it's a pretty firm little bag because it's got the quilted piece in it. Now, I don't want it to rip on me, better be careful. Okay, getting there. This is the challenging part, but it'll get there in the end. Okay, getting there. Now, as you can see, these bits are now sewn on. So what we do, we grab this bit, which is the inside, and we push it down. I had to stretch some of these out. Okay, so that gets folded over there like that. I'll sit down for this. Oh, my pin. There we go. So this gets being folded up here like that. So what we need to do, I might start off on these ends and then come back onto this. It's quite sturdy, this little bag. Okay, so they're sticking out because that's where we want our you know, the tabs to go. So just going to push it down so it's sitting down. You could probably iron it, but I just think if we just pull it, and then we're going to go back over that, which holds that down. So go through all the layers. Okay. Grab the pins that are sitting there. And I'll put into now. I'm probably going to take it easy on the sewing machine because it's quite a thick little layer. Yeah, where are we? Push down, pin. Who knew we were that close to finishing? Oh, yep, see, I think I've pinned myself. Blood. Oh well, it's got my DNA on it. Okay. Oh, that's just going to sit down. Well, that's just come in. Oh well. Might have to be, I've got to be careful. I really don't want to pin myself. I might have to sew it that way, you know, on this side, or even get a bit of glue just so it stays down. I don't want it to just sit up on me. There we go. when we do sew it, maybe sew it closer to the top. Oh, I've got to be so careful. I really don't want myself to be pinned. Okay, now that we've come to this part, and we're nearly back to where we had started. Okay. I'll have to do the same for this. Don't want this going anywhere. Bit of it. And see, that's the bit that we turned. Give it a finger press. Tuck that in. We're going to need a few pins for this one. Tuck that in, go down. There we go. And there we go. I might even start on that part. Okay, we're getting there, people. How cute is that? We'll fix it up a little bit at the end. Okay, back again. Well, I'll just take all the little daggy bits off and grab them and stick them in. And then we've got this really pretty inside. Now what I was going to do, where is me? I've got some of these. And I was thinking maybe I can tie one way and then tie the other one the other way. And I don't know whether I use these, because when you pull it closed, I might keep that. Quite like these. So actually I might get a pin. Pin. There we go. A bit of a safety pin. Gives me a bit of a... Oh, jeez. Lay it on the side. Okay. What I'm going to do is I will put it through. It's easier with a safety pin. So... exciting, finally seeing this bag come together. Woohoo! Who knew I was this close? I mean, I did have to do a bit in the background because it was pretty much the same sort of stitching. So okay, so we got one going one way, and then undo that. Now they all sitting the right way and when it's not curved. Okay, twisted, have it not tie, not in that. Okay, then we have one going the other way. Now hopefully this will work. They're going underneath. Works in theory, if I've done it right. And at least I get to use these two pieces. I got these from when I went on that tour in France, from Pauline. She handed this, and so even though they are different, I don't mind it. They're sort of similar and they're a good length. There we go. So we make sure that they're folded too. The right way. Are they're being folded the right way? Not. Here we go. So that we can put a knot in this one as well. So what I'm going to do is just cut them on an angle. And then hopefully it'll close. Yes. Oh, nice feeling when you get it right. So there you go. And it doesn't really matter that they're different colours. It's all good. So put your bits and pieces in there, and because I've done some, here we go. Here's the one that's got to remember. Okay, the one that's on that one, it's got the pen sizes, I think. The 3, where's the 3? Is that one? I can't tell in this light. It's a bit, I'm having to film at night because of the work that they are doing. Maybe I didn't show one in 3. Oh yeah, this one. Here we go. So there. And there. And there. Then we've got one that's got a pair of scissors you can put in here, and then probably can put a little bit of this, little bits and pieces. Who would have thought? It's only 18 minutes and we are done. It's got one pocket so we can put that in there. Got a couple of buckles, put that in the Notions one. So we got something nice, and there we go, pin cushion in the bottom there. And then we got one that we could probably use for some smaller scissors. I think there's one with 2. Yeah, couple. Yeah, here we go. There and there. What else we got? You know what? Look at that. Can even put a bottle of water in there. How good's that? There we go. That's how big it is. And I still haven't even half filled it. That's quite a good size, bag. I like that you can fit the bottle of water in there. And that's just putting things on the side. So you put all your bits and pieces, and then you put, say you're working on your pouch, you chuck that in the middle. That is brilliant. Oh, I really like it. I think it is quite a different take on the rice bag, because it's hexagon and we've got a few more sides and it's a little bit bigger. So Corinne's going to be doing with my calendar some rice bags, and there is a few critters in there, and she's going to have a different critter each side. So yeah, Yeah, this is actually a real beauty. I've got a few of these little bits and pieces. I probably could use it. I've got mess everywhere. So this is more, you know, when you're going away bag. I reckon a whole heap of you know, a whole heap of these could probably go tucked in the bottom there. I like it. I like it. And the measuring tape, which I've got in the house, I think. So I'm quite happy. So there we go. I'll just show you around again. That's that. And they've got pockets on the outside as well, on every third one. I think it'll sit better. If I wanted to, I could probably almost sew that, but I don't think it would work. That is so cool. Okay guys, well I am very happy that I finally finished it, and I love the colours. I think, see, even just that little splash of yellow on the outside, it just here and there, it just works really brilliantly. Blue and yellow work really well together, and it's got a little bit of teal. I'll probably take this with me when I go on the retreat, because it's such a good size, especially since it can fit a water bottle. So very, very happy with it. Okay guys, well this was a bit shorter than I thought it was going to be, so I'm rather glad about that. Well, you know, that I got it finished quicker than I thought. So yeah, I've amazed myself. Okay guys, well thank you very much for watching, and sorry it has taken so long to finish this UFO Thursday. I'm currently just here is my beautiful piece for the retreat, and it is just been stitching today, and it is, I've just put little elements on there just to sort of finish it off, and it is so cute. But you will get to see them. I know I'm tantalizing when it's terrible. Actually, I'll quickly show you. Shh. Hang on a minute. Isn't that adorable? Look, my little quilt. And then I've got some little bits and pieces here. So I'm almost done, but I love this. I think it is so cute. Love it, love it, love it. So it had quilt shop written on there, and I thought, oh, I really wanted to put a quilt, you know, and these are his bolts of fabric, and then like cafe curtain. The post office was missing something, so I've still got to stitch these down, but I sat there and fiddly sewed a tiny little quilt so it could have a quilt in the quilt shop. But it is adorable, so I'm nearly at the tail end of it. So I will be Corinne is filming her process, and I'm going to be filming another one where it's just from the start, because I'm going to be painting it in and making individual projects with it. So that's one I'll be doing on screen, and that'll be done on the first week in April. That's straight after the retreat. Okay guys, I will catch you later. Thanks for watching, and thanks for your patience. Bye.